I have to say that this case definitely affected me emotionally in a really strong way. And even though I can't personally help you with your appeal, um, I would be very happy to do anything in my power to help out with your family because I feel very strongly that Zach is innocent. And I will continue to advocate for him because I advocate for men who are falsely accused.
It felt like an eternity as we were being dragged through this trial day after day of monotonous, endless, irrelevant information trying to present, the court, that my brother was a bad guy, and it was rough.
I don't want to turn this back on me here, but we had people asking, and like Rose was one of them, say, how did you guys find out that I was streaming this? I mean, it's it kind of freaked me out that it happened. It was awkward.
I mean, I saw it the first time that you noticed, and I had actually commented in the chat, and then Zenith and I had said hello back and forth, because she was kind of lurking, and then I had made a couple of comments about the carpet and stuff like that, and then
so you independently found this?
Yeah.
Well, I thought I saw her first, and I thought maybe she told you, but were you just searching for something that wasn't Law and Crime or wasn't Court TV?
A little bit of that. I mean, we also found the Law and Cuck, as you call them, streams, and I mean, if I needed to like just tune in on what was being said specifically, like I had both streams up, so I could just go in and try and like zoom in on exactly what was saying, because sometimes the commentary can be a little bit distracting, and it's good for your audience, but like
a lot distracting.
It's personal for me, so I needed to be able to switch back and forth. But your community was surprisingly open-minded. They were willing to listen to reason, and I think that like you specifically have fostered in your outlook and how you talk about the evidence, an open-minded approach. And I mean, of course, it's not ubiquitous. There's going to be closed-minded people and trolls in every community, but I really believe that from what I saw and experienced following the trial, that your community was really on point in believing in due process, and that drew me in and kept me here, after we had discovered you.
Frankly, look, if we're being honest, chats are wonderful. They're usually very good. Very good chats. I've been in plenty of chats that are great people, full of excellent people. They walk around, they chat, they make good points.
Initially, for me, Jen had actually sent me a post that you had put the thumbnail up, that you were going to cover the trial, and I was like, cool. I mean, that's good. So I clicked on it and got into it. So.
And I know I'm supposed to say my chat is amazing, but the people that do watch my streams and the trial streams are truly, truly good people. They're truly intelligent. They're insightful. They don't just toe the line. We've got a few people that are sort of professional devil's advocates in the stream, which are good. Sometimes they get annoying, but they always make you think. And the people that are willing to consider and willing to look at things. And I can never speak highly enough of my chat and the people that watch these streams that can keep that open mind, that can look at things.
Yeah. And don't throw yourself short.
The chat is amazing people, and they've all been very, very excited that you and Zenith are gonna work, agreed to come on here and to talk about this and to give your insights into what have happened. What do you want to leave us with from all of this? Give us whatever it is that you want to leave us with.
I want everybody to continue to weigh the evidence objectively, really, really weigh it objectively. There are possibilities that exist that don't connect the DNA in my brother's van to the crime. There's an overwhelming amount of evidence that speaks to the contrary. I want people to really, really think about that critically and objectively, even without my personal opinion or input. I also want people, like I had said earlier, to strongly consider the victims in this crime, the Gutierrez family, Celia Patterson, her loss, Rosalio's children, their loss. And I want people to remember that in this situation, with this miscarriage of justice, this unjust verdict, my brother's a victim too, and that we're just looking for everyone to seek what's right, what's just, and what's truth, and to help us get there, because the only way for us to find the real justice for Mr. Gutierrez is by supporting my brother's innocence and then getting through this to the other side.
I have to say that this case definitely affected me emotionally in a really strong way. And even though I can't personally help you with your appeal, I would be very happy to do anything in my power to help out with your family, because I feel very strongly that Zach is innocent. And I will continue to advocate for him, because I advocate for men who are falsely accused.
Thank you.
I'm really glad that you came on.
Thank you.
And for me, the government is not your friend. The prosecution is not your friend. They're the state trying to take away your life.
Yeah.
By the way, can we get a little reminder in here? Let's reel this back in and say something important. Fuck you, government. Fuck you. Stay out of my shit. Stay out of my life. And if you come in it, I'll send all your names everywhere. Fuck you. You don't get to root around in my life. You're the goddamn government. I'm just a guy. Fuck off. Search my shit. Put every one of your names out online every day for the rest of my life. Fuck these people. What is this? We've got to protect our government officials. No, they're literally the enemy of freedom. No, thank you. No way. I'm just here being me, living my life. You send feds to my house? Yeah, their names go up. Their addresses should go up too. Fuck all of that. Well, you put my address out. I didn't do anything. Fuck you. I can't stress this enough because it seems counterintuitive to current year thinking. And really, my entire life is in that bracket current year, 1981 to today. The idea that law enforcement has some sort of right to make a prosecutive decision against you is so thoroughly ingrained in people that they will choke on government dick all fucking day to figure out how the government is right in prosecuting you. No. Wrong, terrible, incorrect thinking. The government's prosecution of you should be a labor of legend. It should be so fucking onerous as to be embarrassing. You should have to be seen by like 30 people shooting up the shop that you robbed. I don't like this police state that we fucking live in is not what we're supposed to live in. We're supposed to live in general liberty with an enforcement arm of the courts to clean up messes in the aftermath when wrongdoing is so fucking obvious that they finally can send out police. The idea that we need like police to fish and go after these untainted facts, fuck the cops. Fuck the government. Fuck the investigative arm of everything. No, they should have the hardest job on the planet and they should fail most of the time. And I'm so fucking sick of pretending that we should be like slaves to the government just lording its laws over us. No. God damn it. Kurt, I can't take this. Like, and the right is particularly susceptible to this because we have been so endorsive of law and order candidates since Reagan. Like, we're like, yes. Oh yeah, law and order. Yeah. Give me more. I'm a good boy. Shower me with all that law and order. I'm so good. I love it. I would never commit a crime. No. Wrong. Fuck you. You are committing crimes. Probably by getting in your vehicle and driving down the road. Stop Stop. The government hates you. The Republicans hate you. The Democrats hate you. All these people hate you. Think about what their job is. Their job is to go to Congress and figure out some way to put you in prison so that they can stay in office. That's literally their job. Because if they don't pass some law to address something, then they're seen as do nothing. All I want on earth is a do nothing Congress. In fact, I want to rewind Congress. I want a Congress that goes and says, all this shit that we were passing is wrong and we want to back it up. And these people want to pass more and more laws, and we keep voting them in on the platform of passing more laws. No, less laws. In fact, significantly less laws. Fuck these people. They're going to earn $186,000 per year of your tax money. Do you earn that? And their job is to put you in prison, to find some other way to either put you in prison or get you shot by police. Fuck these people. Stop endorsing this shit. Oh my God.
Always insist that they prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. And whether the person did it or didn't do it, you still must hold the state to that burden of proof, especially if they did it. Because if they did it and you don't hold the state to that standard, then the next time an innocent person is accused, you've already given them an inroad to ignore your rights, ignore your right to a fair trial, ignore your right to insist that they prove beyond a reasonable doubt. Hold them to that standard. Have an open mind. And if any of you get called for jury duty ever, remember you must, as a basic starting point, assume that they are falsely accused and hold that position until you have no other reasonable explanation as to how this crime happened.
We have the highest burden of proof that exists in the world applicable to this case. That is proof beyond a reasonable doubt. And this is exactly the kind of case where that burden is so very important. But the burden of proof being so high is important because in our society, in our country, in these United States, before anybody's freedom is impacted by a criminal conviction, it must be when the government produces evidence that rises to that very high level. And in the process, must eliminate all reasonable hypothetical possibilities. All. And after you go through your deliberations and you have discussed your view of the facts and what the state has or has not proven, if you come to the internal conclusion that it's possible that Zachariah Anderson may have committed these crimes, that means not guilty.
That's a good way of putting that.
If in the process
That was
you come
excellent.
to the conclusion that it's very likely that Zachariah Anderson may have committed these crimes, that means not guilty.
Strength to the family as you go through with this. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do this. And tomorrow we'll be talking to Zenith to get the sister's view on how this has affected in her situation and how she's changed and developed from this.